Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into one of the most mysterious and thrilling heists in history, the story of D.B. Cooper. On November 24, 1971, a man under the alias Dan Cooper hijacked a Boeing 727, extorted $200,000 in ransom, and then parachuted out of the plane, vanishing into thin air. The truly wild part? He was never seen again. Was he a criminal mastermind, or just some guy who got lucky? Did he survive the jump, or did he become another victim of the wilderness? Buckle up, because we're about to explore the crazy story of D.B. Cooper and see if maybe, just maybe, we can crack this case wide open. Picture this. It's 1971. You're on a flight from Portland to Seattle when suddenly everything changes. A man dressed in a suit and tie passes a note to the flight attendant claiming he has a bomb. The man, who we'll come to know as D.B. Cooper, had a calm demeanor, almost polite. He wasn't there to hurt anyone, he just wanted $200,000 and 4 parachutes. After landing in Seattle to collect the money and parachutes, Cooper let the passengers and some of the crew disembark. With his demands met, Cooper directed the pilots to fly towards Mexico City at a low altitude and a slow speed. Because mid-flight, somewhere over the Pacific Northwest, our boy D.B. Cooper decided to make his grand exit. He lowered the rear stairs, grabbed his cash, and jumped into the night, disappearing into legend. So imagine this. You're flying over the Pacific Northwest, it's dark, it's stormy, and suddenly the guy who just hijacked your plane jumps out the back with a duffel bag full of cash. The FBI launched one of the biggest manhunts in history. They were determined to catch this guy, but D.B. Cooper, he pulled a Houdini. He vanished without a trace. They found some of the ransom money years later, buried along the Columbia River, but the man himself, gone. Theories started popping up faster than you could say ransom note. But here's the thing about unsolved mysteries. They capture your imagination. Chapter 3. The Theories and Suspects. Some people think D.B. Cooper was a professional skydiver, a thrill-seeker who pulled off the ultimate stunt. Others believe he was just an average Joe with a bit of guts and a whole lot of desperation. There's the "he lived to spend another day" theory, where Cooper landed safely and lived a life of quiet anonymity. Then there's the "he became one with the wilderness" theory, where the unforgiving terrain of the Pacific Northwest claimed another victim. Over the years, the FBI investigated hundreds of people, each with their own quirks and coincidences that made them a potential Cooper. Richard McCoy pulled off a similar hijacking just a few months later. Another suspect, Dwayne Weber, confessed to being Cooper on his deathbed, knowing details about the case that weren't publicly released. Chapter 4. The Money and the Mystery. In 1980, a kid named Brian Ingram was vacationing with his family on the Columbia River. Brian stumbled upon a rotting package of cash. And not just any cash, but crisp $20 bills still bundled together, matching the serial numbers from the ransom money. This discovery breathed new life into the case. The FBI analyzed the money, hoping for fingerprints, DNA, anything that could lead them to their guy. But alas, it was a dead end. The money raised more questions than answers. Chapter 5. D.B. Cooper, The Legacy. D.B. Cooper's story, it's more than just a hijacking. It's a riddle wrapped in an enigma, sprinkled with a healthy dose of how did he pull that off. Did D.B. Cooper survive that jump? Was he a criminal mastermind or just a lucky dude who took a chance? We may never know for sure. This story, it's a reminder that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. It reminds us that there are still mysteries out there, waiting to be solved. So the next time you're on a plane, take a look out the window, especially if you're flying over the Pacific Northwest. You never know, you might just catch a glimpse of D.B. Cooper, living his best life, sipping on a Mai Tai, and laughing at us all. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing stories. Let us know in the comments what you think happened to D.B. Cooper. Do you have any theories of your own? Who do you think D.B. Cooper really was? And hey, if you happen to find a stash of $20 bills on your next camping trip, well, you know who to call. Just kidding. Unless